Hey guys, Harrison101 back at it once again for a brand new video for you, and welcome to our race review series, and welcome to Japan, the 14th round of the world title. And, well, this was the Sebastian Vettel show all weekend. He absolutely crushed it this time round in Japan. Perfect, pretty much from start to finish. Red Bull looked like they were on it this weekend, and they had a point to prove, and they went out and they did it. Not a classic race by all means, but the start was very interesting. Again, very newsworthy start. We've been spoilt for choice when it comes to fantastic races this season, so having a cool, calm one now and again doesn't hurt either. The start was very controversial. It was a turn 1 incident. Alonso was pushed out pretty wide off the start against Kimi Raikkonen. Not a lot of room. It was a tight squeeze around the outside of turn 1. Alonso had a puncture as a result of tagging with Raikkonen, spun out. He was out of the race. Rosberg also had to retire off the start after he was tagged, and Romain Grosjean drove into the back of Mark Webber. Webber had to go through the pits and had to fight from the back of the grid, while Grosjean received a 10-second stop-and-go penalty for his collision. That means now 8 races this season now has resulted in a Grosjean first lap incident. Are we starting to wonder, is he too dangerous for his own good? That debate's going to kick in again. A lot of people are comparing his driving style now to Pastor Maldonado or Lewis Hamilton's rookie season. I'll let you guys be the judge on that one. I think we're being a little bit harsh on him, but that's just me. Hey, who knows? I'm sure you guys will give me your take on that situation in the comments below. Other things to bear in mind: Felipe Massa, his first podium in Formula 1 since Korea 2010. He leapfrogged the train of Kobayashi and Jenson Button in the first round of pit stops, and managed to hold on and drive a pretty similar pace to Vettel for the second stint, until Vettel pretty much put the hammer down and sealed his perfect weekend pretty much. But a fantastic drive for Massa. Who knows, his job security may be safer than we thought. A fantastic second place. Massa's shown some real form recently. It looks like he's coming back to some of that pre-accident form that he's so desperately needed back. So, hey, who knows? Maybe he can keep this momentum going, then he can keep that Ferrari seat for 2013 and beyond. Kamui Kobayashi, what a drive from him. 3rd place, his first ever podium in Formula 1 in his home Grand Prix. I don't think I've ever seen a crowd react how it did when it just, the whole crowd exploded when Kobayashi just held on a charging Jenson Button towards the end for 3rd place. A fantastic drive from Kamui, and one of those real feel-good moments in Formula 1 to have him cross the line and follow that. Sauber once again punching above their weight. So, the full grid order. Sebastian Vettel wins, Felipe Massa 2nd, Kamui Kobayashi in 3rd, Jenson Button 4th, Lewis Hamilton 5th. Kimi Raikkonen, more solid points for him in 6th in terms of the title race. Another very solid drive from Nico Hülkenberg for 7th. Pastor Maldonado gets into the points. His first point scoring performance in 10 races. He gets 4 points for 8th place. Mark Webber in 9th. Coming back from the back of the grid, a great drive from Mark Webber to get 2 points. And his fellow Australian and sister teammate Daniel Ricciardo in 10th for Toro Rosso. Michael Schumacher just missing out on the points in 11th. Ricciardo just hanging on from Michael Schumacher's soft tyre stint at the end. Overall, a very special weekend for Sebastian Vettel. He is now, he had I call it the triple crown: the pole, the fastest lap, and the race win. Vettel loves the fastest laps. It's just he's a stats man, as Formula 1 2012 would say. His triple crown means that with his pole position, he now overtakes Alan Prost and Jim Clark for outright 3rd on the all-time pole positions list with 34, and he also had his 24th race win, which I think ties him with Fangio. And now Vettel has won 25% of his races. Yeah, he has won 25% of his races, a quarter of all his race starts. A truly phenomenal record. considering he's only been in 96 races. One has to wonder, if he wins a third world title this year, we might have to start putting him up there with some of the all-time greats. He's looking like he's in supreme form, and looking at the world title standings now, Fernando Alonso still leads the world title, but now it's only by 4 points after registering only his second non-finish of the season. Sebastian Vettel now on 190, just 4 points behind. Kimi Raikkonen 37 off the top now in third with 157. Hamilton with 152. Webber with 134 and Button with 131. Things are getting interesting. Can Sebastian Vettel go all the way once again and steal it from Fernando Alonso for the second time in 3 years? One has to wonder. Let me know what you thought of that controversial start. Sebastian Vettel's superb and pretty much, supreme race weekend. And let me know what you guys thought of the race below. I've been Harrison101. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Sayonara.